like a spot.
Yeah, he was doing a spot. It should be a very entertaining spot, and I think indicative of how the live stream is going to go.
Yeah.
Just
I'm never going to get invited back ever again.
complete randomness.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was, representative.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, really.
Exactly.
Hear a
Hard
bunch of
night.
guys ramble about units of measure.
Yeah.
Very informative, all right? People learn a lot.
Yeah, I think it's been the most
Insanity.
informative live stream. The most inane was probably Tuesday.
Most ground covering Wednesday.
Hey guys,
Oh,
how
Wednesday was impressive.
Welcome back to the
Yeah.
Has today
I'd
been
like
the
to-
most bounces as well?
Probably.
Man, I wish you'd have given me the craft file for this thing a couple of days ago, because me and the roommate could have thrown together something that would carry this thing to Duna, for crying out loud. Well, I'm sure you could have too, but I really want to build like a big
assuming
glider
I
that'll
would,
carry
yeah.
this thing.
Well, yeah, I mean, the craft file has actually been available, so,
Yeah.
you could do it now if you wanted to. Good
Well,
try.
there I go slacking again.
There you go, slacking. Sheesh, you're just like Danny, procrastinating. I love Danny, by the way, don't worry about it.
And the video is being uploaded. We are still streaming, so, feel free to entertain everyone.
Oh, I got some. A friend of mine sent me these really lame jokes that he told me to tell if the conversation sort of died.
Oh god.
So, they're really bad. Just a warning. What do you call a pig that can do karate? Well, make your guess.
Like
Guess.
foo?
What?
An unlikely scenario.
Hey, pork
Oh.
chop. Haha.
I was going to
Come
say
on, pork chop's
yeah.
better. Come
Well,
on.
Yeah.
I think pork chop wins.
Yes.
Have you heard about the restaurant on the moon? Great food, but no
No
atmosphere.
air. Yeah, no atmosphere.
Tish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was supposed to be bad.
I can go actually do the badum noises.
Oh, please do.
Okay. I won't hear you guys, but here goes nothing.
There's no Tish. We didn't hear a Tish.
Oh, there you go.
Hey.
So every time you tell one of your jokes, you just need to remember to say that. Or to do that.
That was a nice delay there.
Not sure if you guys actually heard that, but
We did,
yeah,
we
yeah.
did.
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Not,
So
not.
every time you do the joke, you've got to remember to finish with that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go run away. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Not,
Because
not.
Gets
Costco
up,
has a
runs
band.
across the room and hits his drum set.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Boom.
If I can just get a sample up. Badumts.
Oh, that might be better. Yeah.
Hang on, let's add some audio up.
As long as you can play it through your mic. There
Yeah.
we go.
So, are you moving? Because the stream... Do I need to refresh this?
No, I'm not moving. I'm just trying to upload that video. And it should be done by now.
There we go. Yeah.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Doctor.
Doctor Who.
No, 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 no.
That's so good. This is going to be the rest of the stream, just finding bad jokes on the internet.
How does Moses make his tea? He brews it.
I had to change tabs. Oh, I just need a button where I can play. Do that. Just poof.
I feel like I should have a top hat and a cane right now.
How'd the lawyers learn?
Oh, we had yesterday we were trying to get Captain Skunky to put on his best British accent. His best posh,
Oh.
very English accent.
Oh, cut glass.
Who feels
I'm
like,
willing.
Taking the challenge?
I think I can do a pretty good British impression. I'm not sure if it's any good, but I've practiced every now and again.
That's a realistic
That's
one.
good
That's
British.
actually-
That's realistic. We wanted
Yeah.
posh.
I say
Very
it,
high.
chap.
I say, old chap.
Very high. up
Cheerio,
there,
top of the
British.
morning, all that.
Hey, the guy who actually requested these voices is actually in chat right now.
Oh, really?
Goldfish,
You don't
that's actually
say.
Really good. That's actually a really good impression.
Thank you. I really, as a 13-year-old, I used to practice that.
Why?
I don't know.
Because that's
It
what
was
Dutch
fun.
people do.
I, at the time, was in South Africa, so, I was a strange kid.
A Dutchman in South Africa practicing English accent.
A British accent. There you go.
Acorn, you spelled my name wrong, but it's right in the link.
Oh,
It's like a built-in spell checker.
Yeah.
That always makes me laugh. I'm just teasing, but people do spell Dr. Jones wrong all the time, and it makes me laugh because my real life last name is just a train wreck, and people always spell that wrong, but I expect them to. So when the simpler name gets spelled wrong, I kind of laugh, and I realize, wow, they're never going to get the real one right.
It's just because they can't spell. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
No,
It must have been auto-corrected or something. I don't know. I can't be bothered to change it now.
just
What's
leave it
blue
there.
and has teeth?
I actually know this one. I've just forgotten.
Cookie Monster?
Paint monster.
The sky. I lied about the teeth.
Wait, that's not even a rim shot. That one needs the fail horn. Just wah, wah, wah,
Yeah.
wah.
Oh no, I don't
Need
I'm
sad
not making
trombone
these
for
up.
that
Just
sample.
let it be known. I'm getting these sent to me. I'm not making them up.
What's a frog's favourite room?
I don't know.
The croak room.
Oh man.
Everyone who's just joined in after watching that video and tuned in to the live stream, welcome. We're telling bad jokes.
All
We're going to be
20
here for
people.
the rest of the night.
Exactly. I'll be here all night.
Hi-yo.
And a lot of this. Is
Oh,
Oh!
Oh,
That totally needs this.
that's unfortunate.
It was a good landing, I must admit.
Yeah, like
Oh yeah, they're all smiling.
It's very
You see
lucky.
that? They're all grinning.
Oh, so Emo Chappington says if you do the posh voice again, he will donate.
Well, donate first, and I'll do the posh
Yeah,
voice.
how much will you donate? Because, you know, 1 cent, not really.
It's a good,
It's a-
impression. Come on.
It's worth.
It needs
It's
to
worth
be
at
a
least $5.
posh amount of money. Ooh.
This is actually the blooper reel from Fast and Furious 6 we're watching here.
Yeah.
It's when they were trying
Somebody-
to get in position for all the stunts.
Somebody donates $10. That's the name I couldn't pronounce. He says that he had a misspelling in his YouTube link, so I'll post the correct link now.
Yeah, we had
There
a few
you go.
people who they posted the wrong things and they don't actually donate again just to get the right link up there.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's nice of them.
Oh, I see. I got to donate to get my typo fixed. I understand now.
It's like, yeah, we're reading out anything that anyone leaves in a comment and a donation. So, get it wrong first time, just donate again.
Yeah.
We're offered $1.53 for the posh British voice.
That's something. Sure. Goldfish, check your Twitter. Let me
I got
check.
told to check my Twitter. There's nothing on my Twitter.
Oh, here, no, there's a joke. What do you get when you cross a computer and a rubber band? I don't know, but it makes snap decisions.
Oh,
How do lawyers learn?
Yeah.
we really need to stop the badumts now. I'm pretty sure people are like, okay, I've heard it enough. Be funny.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh,
That was just pathetic, actually. That was just
Actually, you can use it. You can use it one more time because this joke actually requires it. You'll know when
Okay.
you need it.
okay.
Okay. What happens when you throw 2 drums and a cymbal off a cliff?
Wow.
Sir Emo Chappington, yeah, sure, 306 would be better than what was it, 53?
153, yeah.
$306. $306, definitely. That's
Oh,
definitely.
it's the current exchange rate of
$3.06.
pounds. It's £2.
So now I'm wondering about the Doppler effect on 2 drums and a cymbal as they go over the...
Actually, my
But-
ex-university, my ex-union president actually did a test and found out that it actually does work. Drums, yeah, they actually make that sound.
That was a really excellent, Doppler shifted rim shot. Really well done. I'm proud of you on that.
Hey.
Jebediah Kerman donates $5. He says, hi to all the YouTube people requesting Scottish accent.
Scottish
I'm willing to
accent.
try.
Scottish accents.
It's probably really insulting if anyone's trying to do it.
Scottish, yeah.
Scott will not be coming on the stream after this now.
I'm gonna do my best with a Scottish accent, but I'm not sure if I'm any good.
Okay,
How-
my Scottish
how was
accent's
that?
pretty naff, actually.
I don't know.
Just
thing is,
thinking
I
I
don't know.
Argus.
I don't know what a good Scottish accent like sounds like in my head, so I can't really rate yours. It's like, yeah.
Well, yeah. See, no, I don't.
Capsule.
Hi, this is Scott Manley.
Hello,
Scott
this is
Manley
Scott
here.
Manley.
Hello, I'm in the capsule.
Why is it always that hill that I just forget to slow down for?
Oh,
That hill. It's most hills, let's be honest.
No,
whee!
it really is
Smash.
just that particular hill.
7 out of 10, pretty good goldfish. Thank you.
Oh well, this is more of a challenge than a thing. But someone says they'll donate $5 if you can go up a mountain
not
without
break
breaking
anything.
anything.
That mountain? Hang on, which one's got the anomaly on it? Because we might as well try and find that if we're going to just...
Yeah, plant a
give up
flag
the
on
fire.
it and call it Kraken Hill.
The Omnomnomaly.
Hang on, let's get Kerbal Maps up. And see where the anomaly is.
Wait, there's a Kerbal Maps?
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
Purple maps.
It's very nice.
Read out donations. Okay. James Burndrids donates $1. He says, "Hey Harv, Elysium, and everyone else, you're supporting a great cause and raising so much money. I'm not doing too well on YouTube, so can you do a shout out?" And he posts a link. I'll post it in chat. And one other thing, one of you do one sentence in Australian.
Oh god. No.
No, I can't.
Crikey. Something like that. I don't know.
No. To do Australian, it's easy. You just put a question mark at the end of every sentence.
Okay.
I gotta go. I'll be back.
Okay.
Hey, mate.
See?
Good night, mate.
Want a beer?
Yeah.
You got a brewski? No, that's Scottish again.
Forsters.
Go dry up the mountain, shall we? I don't know. Australian, it's hard.
It is.
Can I
it
just
is-
say that Kerbal Maps is everything I'd hoped it would be? This is amazing.
It is.
Yeah, it's really definitely very good. It's just posted by one person. And it's like, yeah, have this. Oh, great. See, what we could do...
we should stop doing accents. Apparently, it drives people away from the street.
Oh well,
So
sure.
Emo
Emo
Chappington
Chappington.
donated his $3.06 apparently.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to do the British accent, and after that, I guess I'm gonna have to stop doing accents. So it's not making people happy, it seems.
We're allowed
Who
to
did
do
you-
like our
who
own
did you
accents,
listen
yeah.
to? Who did you listen to?
I don't
Goldfish,
know.
To learn the British accent.
I really
The Queen.
don't know. Yeah, the Queen. I listened to Matt yesterday.
So wait, hang
Yeah.
on. Have a look at this.
Hashtag
We've got
Queen
Kerbal Maps.
accent.
How much
Right.
money does it take us all to sing Bohemian Rhapsody together? Didn't you do that?
We tried, but
Hang on,
Skype.
hang on. Yeah, Skype doesn't let that work. But first, look at this. Kerbal Maps, there's the anomaly. And in-game, that's where we are. So, is it worthwhile
Oh, it's just
trying
up
to
there.
find it?
It's just up there.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
say just up there. You say just up there, but, like, yesterday...
It's like a day's
stream
driving,
got us there from that flag.
Well, I think you'd have to go north and then in through that little cul-de-sac. That'd be the only way.
Yeah. It's possible. We might be able
Well,
to do that and
it's
then
on
end
the way,
stream.
isn't it? It's on the route.
Basically, it's kind of on the route. We have to do a bit of a detour to get up the mountain.
Yeah. Oh, you
Well,
can
we
always
could
use that as a
do that.
launch point for your hack gravity mission.
Yes, that's what we could do. Our mission today is to climb that mountain, find the anomaly, and then fly the
Pick
rest of
them
the way
up
to
from
the
there.
pole.
Yeah. Sure, Emo Chappington. I just did do the English accent.
I say it'd be. If that doesn't work, then how about this?
Yeah.
Is that
There you
fulfill
go.
your requirements, okay?
Well, how about mine? Mine's English.
Yeah, I've got an English accent as well, and that's just talking normally. Yeah, no effort.
Yeah, that's not fair. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard a Dutch accent. I guess I somewhat have a Dutch accent. But, like, a Dutch accent is just about the ugliest accent you can imagine.
That's coming from a Dutchman.
Well, yeah.
None of us said that.
So, yeah,
Well,
I-
but you
I
see,
didn't
like,
know that.
pretty much the whole country will agree with me. At least, you know, unless if they're, like, nationalists or anything like that. People are saying that I should sing It's Raining Men.
Yeah, they've been saying
Um,
that for a while.
I should.
Please no.
We've been
Well,
saying
see,
that
I
for
promised them.
a very long time.
You did promise them.
About 3 days.
Thing is, like, I only know the chorus,
Well, we can get lyrics up.
so. Well, yeah.
Cheat.
but,
Put
like-
put the YouTube song on in your headset and then just sing along with it.
Okay. Let's see.
As long as you don't play any of the stream.
No, I won't. I won't.
Do a German accent. No, that will drive everyone who's German off the stream instantly.
Yeah, just as a disclaimer, we don't intend to offend anyone by doing any accents. Don't worry.
Don't worry,
It's
we
just a
parody
bit of
our
fun.
own accent with the cut glass English accent. Like, we're equally racist.
Yeah. Oh boy, here it goes.
Prepare.
I'm not sure if this is going to be any good because I never listened to this song. I only know the tune of the chorus.
No, it's going to be terrible. Pretty sure.
Oh, come on.
I've
have
done
some
worse
faith.
things.
Have some faith. He's done a lot worse things, and they've gotten away with it.
Hi, we're your weather girls, and we have got news for you. Oh boy. Okay, I'm just gonna wait for the actual singing.
Is this the new or the old version?
I don't know the tune. Barometer's low.
Are we going to get some donations for this, or is this for nothing?
Sources.
Is
The
this to watch
streets
it for
the
nothing?
better get
place
stuff.
go.
Louder.
The first
soul into
time, just about 10:30. For the first time in history, it's gonna start raining, man. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. It's raining, man. Amen. Go out and let myself get absolutely soaking wet. God. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. It's raining, man.
You stop.
Oh, what? Wait, what? I was just getting into it.
It was like, I'll pay you $1 to stop.
Oh, do
Pay
that.
$1
Yeah.
and then he'll stop.
Keep
going.
going. You could get more out of him.
Okay. Blonde, dark and lean, rough and tough and strong and mean.
What have you done to my YouTube channel?
Yeah, no, that's enough. I don't know the tune
I'm
of the other
about to
thing.
light myself on fire.
I'm still convinced that
Blacky's muted the stream.
I'm still convinced that Circle of Life in my own stream was worse.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was
That was. Mm.
yeah.
You know, we could probably squeeze donations out of people, but just telling them we won't make him stop until they donate.
Yeah, but as soon as they realise that they can mute the stream, our power's gone.
Yeah.
Well, you've ruined everything.
No!
Oh.
Oh, you fool!
Must not press
Refired.
mute.
We've had a couple more donations as well. We have a $6 donation from Anonymous saying $500 to go, which is thank you.
Yes.
We have from Pomone Brewshare, we have $1.41. Forget the 3 in pi. Okay.
1 point. Wait. Okay.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Yeah. And from Jake Taylor with $3. It's not much, but it's all I have. It's very much appreciated. Thank you.
Indeed.
You've helped save someone's life. Well,
So
made it.
$500, guys, and we're halfway through the stream. Come on.
Yeah. Let's
So-
do it.
That's less than $1 for each person in the stream.
Indeed, everyone, $1, and we'll have surpassed the 9,001 goal.
I shall make another donation just because I'm so nice.
I have donated everything I can.
Yeah, me too. I've already donated like $50 or so.
And guys, this is the final stream as well, so even though you can carry on donating afterwards, that's obviously not a problem. But it's like, it's the last chance for you to get anything read out on the stream, it's the last chance for us to talk about how much we've raised, you know, on this particular bit. We really
I was going to
really
ask,
Yeah.
why does it go
Exactly.
till October 17th? Is that a date you've set, or is that a date they've
Oh, no,
set,
it's-
or...
they said that. It's like a couple, I think it's 2 months, and I set it, you know, a 17th of whenever. I lose my ability to think when it comes to months. I don't know what it is. It's like, can you tell me what is 2 months before October? Off the top of your head.
2 months before October.
August.
Off the top of your head.
There you go.
Okay, August. 17th of
Because my
August.
birthday's in October, so...
Okay.
Aha.
That makes it easier for you to remember, I suppose.
Yeah.
If you use metric months, they're way easier to keep straight that way.
Metric.
Yeah. Month 8.
Yeah, it would be easier.
Millimonths. That's what they call days, actually.
Why don't we do that with the alphabet as well? You know when someone says, "What comes after this?" and you go A, B, C, D, E. You sing the alphabet to yourself. That's what I do anyway.
No, I do that.
I think everyone does. It's kind of universal.
Yeah.
Part of the test for Parkinson's is to ask you to say it backwards, and then
Oh
to
my.
test how long it takes you to say the alphabet backwards. I can't do that anyway.
I can't.
Well, if you get
either.
pulled over,
Zed,
if you get pulled over and they suspect you've been drinking, they'll ask you to do that, and I can't do that sober. That's
Zed.
ridiculous.
Y
X,
X
and that's as far as I
U
can.
W.
I don't know.
The thing is, you have to do like little parts. You have to start.
They Y.
Yeah.
Yay, we had another 2 donations. One from me.
What
Right,
do you
shout
want
out
about
to
did you say?
Acorn. He's donated.
I donated another $10 because that's pretty much all I can do at the moment. My bank account is kind of screaming, "Stop it! You've got car insurance to pay."
And then he has shameless advertising, which I'll throw in chat. There you go.
Thank you. And let me just post the co-host as well because I'm part.
Just get your link up there as many times as possible. Come on.
Someone's asking where to donate. Give that man a link.
I shall give that man a link. Okay, you shall give that man a link then.
Chad, by the way, you know, for Harv, I don't know if you saw the Skype chat. And maybe it's good to know for the people in chat. He said he's got an emergency. He'll be back in a little bit.
Okay.
So that's why you haven't been hearing Chad.
Yes.
Ah, okay. I shall now close.
He heard my singing and he's just like, no way I'm
No.
staying.
He needs to go to
Emergency.
see the doctors about his
I need
ears.
to go- yeah, I was just about to say that.
You
This-
ruptured his eardrums.
Yeah.
The squad I sent to kidnap him so I can be introduced first finally arrived.
Ah.
I'm just imagining this emergency is him fighting off ninjas.
Yeah.
So let's remind everyone who our co-hosts on the stream are. First of all, we have Enter Elysium,
Hello! I'm not Scott Manley.
and we have Dr. Jones.
I'm
Still
not
in
Scott
second
Manley
place.
either.
Still in second place.
Still in second place, yeah.
I know.
Oh no, I'm going
thanks.
to get kidnapped next.
Exactly. That's what we're doing. It's actually a conspiracy to pick off everyone, every other YouTuber.
Oh.
I'm developing self-esteem.
I'm kind of
issues
glad
from
I'm
this
last then.
stream.
Next we have Insane Acorn,
Hey!
XX the Goldfish XX,
That would be me.
Chad, who isn't here, so C7, and finally me, HOCgaming.
Yeah, you're last.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've completely stolen the stream from you.
Yep.
Exactly.
It's like,
I
hey,
just-
it's all about us.
He's not driving anymore either, by the way. That's me. Except when we crash, then he...
Yeah.
Awful
I
game.
assume control really, really quickly just for the crashing race,
Yeah.
just to take responsibility.
We have
Exactly.
2 more donations from Jasper Firm. He's gave us $10.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Man.
And from Fabrizio Sassi says, "Greetings from Italy." He gave us $20. But for God's sakes, quick save more often. Yes, please do. Carry on doing an awesome job with this project. Thank you very much.
This gives me an idea now. You know how we have MacJeb? I want to make Mech Harv. When you turn it on, it just crashes your ship into the nearest.
If I could code, that would be a thing.
Oh, if someone in the chat wants to make that, I will be flattered.
Yeah.
Mech Harv, that would be brilliant. Or you might have to call it Mech
Can't
Hoc,
you
because
make,
otherwise
like-
people will think it's Harvester.
Oh, yeah.
Can't you make like what's it called? Scripts for MechJab. So all you need to do is write a script for it.
Oh, that's not as fun though. I wouldn't get my name. Unless you can like name the script.
I think you can, maybe.
The thing is, I haven't used MechJab in years, so I really don't know much.
No,
about it.
I don't think I've ever used it.
I nearly always use it.
Ah,
I prefer...
I use it for. I mean, there's just a lot of numbers that MechJeb gives you that you can't get any
Yeah,
other way.
that's just
Yeah,
that's,
but
that's
the
the
thing
only
is,
thing
like-
I would use for.
I'm studying economics. I don't know what the numbers mean, so...
I also find it really useful for, like, if I'm building a new ship and I'm doing some testing, you know, you can get really consistent launches out of it using the Ascent autopilot and such. So when you make
Yeah.
changes, you have a one-to-one comparison as to what changed.
Yeah. Yeah, I can... Yeah, that makes sense.
the Delta V is good as well.
Yeah, the Delta V. Yeah, that's really a lot of math if you do that manually.
I've been doing
Yeah.
that manually in like one of the series I started up, and people have gotten so annoyed at me. It's like they haven't been saying, "Oh, use MechJab." It's just like, don't record this. What rubbish? We don't need to listen to the maths or the science behind, rocket science.
Are you actually like writing down the weight of every part you put on and manually calculating the weight as
No,
well?
because in the new updates you can just go into map view and see your maths.
Ah, that's right.
So all it is
That'll
is just-
take ages. That's just ow.
It's just
I mean, it's
like,
impressive.
mass efficiency of engine into calculator done. Yeah. But people, it does admittedly take quite a long time to do as well. Because it's like I've had about 4 episodes in that series so far, 4 or 5, and we haven't gone to a planet yet.
Somebody donates $1. He says, "Le Goldfish." Hashtag Royal Wanker. Thank you very much. $1 from Pomone. He says, "I will have the most $1 donations." Yes, you go right ahead and do that. Matt H donates $3. He says a few aerial shots, and then he's posted a link. Let me go check that out. Wait, what's this? I just got redirected to the homepage. Yeah, it
Yeah,
does it
same
again.
here.
Sorry, your
Maybe
link is a
deleted
little
it.
broken.
Link is
Yeah.
broken, so you need to donate again to give us that
Yeah,
link
donate
again.
again.
Then you have Anonymous. He donates $1 and says, "Enter Elysium." Hashtag Royal Wanker. So join the club.
Is that like the
Name
royal
6.
baby?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember who it was in the stream yesterday, but. Oh, by the way,
Crap, I need to hit that.
Insane Acorn,
Yeah, man.
Chris in the media group chat, he just says, "I just remembered I made an outro for Insane Acorn a couple of years ago. I used to enjoy his Minecraft series."
He made an outro.
Chicken keeper.
Yeah,
I
Chicken
can't
Keeper.
remember. Chicken keeper. It rings a bell. It does. I've probably got that outro somewhere still. I keep all the stuff like that. It's just I don't know. For series and stuff, I don't usually use that many outros in case because it kind of ruins the flow. I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends.
Yeah, I actually abandoned
Honestly, it
using
depends on-
outros quite a while ago. It was like, it's taken me 10 minutes to make each outro because, put the video in, the previous video, and get that in using Vegas takes, for some reason, quite a long time for me. So it's like,
That's
Really?
why I like Adobe Suite. I have After Effects intros that are less than 5 seconds long. Just peg them on, change the name if I need to.
Oh, I should use them.
Says he says it was very long ago. So
Yeah, that was a donkey's years ago. Oh God.
If you were
still
using Mech Harv, it wouldn't be a
that
problem.
still is the source of most of my views. It's really weird. I just look at my analytics and it's just like videos you uploaded 3 years ago have this many thousand views. I'm like, oh okay. Videos you uploaded yesterday have 2.
oh, that sucks.
Well, it's not actually 2, but it's
Okay.
like just
No,
like
it's
oh
the same thing with mine. I have videos that get 10 times as many hits, and they're 8 months old. And I have videos that have the same tags, roughly the same content, and it doesn't get as many. I can't figure it out myself. It's weird.
I think it's
The annoying
random,
thing is
random, what's it called? Where YouTube suggests videos.
random algorithm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the annoying thing is though, is like all these people that are new to Minecraft, they come to see my season, and it's just like this was alpha. This is right at the beginning when Minecraft was not popular, and it's just like, why aren't you sleeping at night? And there's like all these people go to the Nether, and this was before the Nether was. I'm like, and then there's this huge comment flame war like, dude, you're a dick. Read the description. It's just so funny.
That happens so much on KSP videos as well. It's like, why aren't you using this engine? It didn't exist in this update. Oh, okay.
Yeah, when the solar panels didn't have the numbers saying this is 3x2, this one's 6x1.
Do they have that?
Yeah, it was in the 0.20 update, I think. I said it in 0.90. I was like, oh, they should really add that to the description. And then loads of people have commented since going, oh, well, it is in the description. You're such an idiot. It's like, dude, this was
Guys!
4 months ago.
I'm a royal wanker now.
Join the club. Join the club.
Yes.
Yeah, we have T-shirts.
Hashtag Royal Wanker t-shirts. Now for
Yeah,
sale.
no, Dr. Jonas is in there too now, and so is Chad Jenkins.
Am I the only one who's not a Royal Wanker?
Yeah, what did I do?
Apparently.
Seems like it.
You're not part of the club. You're excluded.
I have the
Go on
least
this-
royal accent in here, so why am I getting lumped in with you? You lot.
Well,
Oh,
we
you're
are
on-
royal wankers, so I mean,
You're on the
accents
stream,
not required.
You're on
If
the
someone
stream,
wants to
it's-
make a Royal Wanker T-shirt, please send them to us.
Yeah.
I won't wear it, but please send it.
I'll wear it.
Walk around royal wanker.
Wanker T.
Keep calm and wank on.
Oh no, that's going to start trending. Oh, there goes the car.
Yep. We're actually very nearly out the mountains. So I was really skeptical about Skunky's idea. Oh yeah, just go through this pass. It'll be fine. But we actually have managed to get through the mountains without going over any of them, which is kind of impressive.
Yeah.
Did you finally make it through the mountains?
Yeah, there's the coast.
Nice.
And welcome back, by the way.
No, yeah, I've had a fun little children.
Yeah, what do you call that exactly?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like my youngest son, while my wife was making some breakfast for the kids, my youngest son like ran into the bathroom, snatched a bottle of like conditioner, and then my wife's chasing after him, and he just takes the bottle and he just takes this huge drink out of it, and next thing you know, just vomiting everywhere, conditioner on the walls, and like,
Oh,
my
jeez.
God, I had to like look up the material safety data sheets for it and everything, and like,
See, I love that you're enough of a nerd that you did that though. Like that's exactly what I would have done. I don't.
dude, if you got kids, you better know where to get the product safety sheets for everything, or you're gonna be calling like poison control all the time.
This is
It's
true.
terrible. Oh
Adventures in
man,
parenting.
I tell you what, it's something else. He's all right though. He's just gonna be probably a little bit unhappy for a little while. We're gonna keep an eye on him, and I might have to take him to the doctor or something if he's not looking good. But I think he'll be okay.
Oh, kids.
There's
Kids'
plenty of
stories are
mess
fun.
to clean up, and that was fun as well. So
My niece
And
was
then-
around my house the other day, and we're actually we were making like some sort of giant wooden swing, like in our garden. It's like, there's a path that goes from the one end of our garden to the other, and it was like on that path, and it was in the middle of being built. So there was kind of scaffolding around it, and my niece was just like, "I'm going over there." So she starts running full pelt at it and clotheslines. Gets clotheslined by this just wooden pole that's crossing. You just hear a boom, and she like does a double backflip.
yeah, pretty much.
It's like kids are so funny.
Well, they like my sons will always be, like whenever we visit someone's house or something, they're like, "Oh, look at all this new stuff," and they're just running around like looking at all the new stuff, and they never pay attention to like tables or anything that's approximately at head height. And a lot of people have all these like nice glass tables, or they're like fancy metal, and then the kids will just be like chasing a dog or something, and just boom right into it. It's just.
I was like that when I was a kid, though. I have a scar like on my eyebrow because I didn't listen to my parents. It was like, "Stop jumping off the sofa," and I was like, "No!" So I dived off the sofa into the edge of the speaker.
That'll do it.
I've
I have an actual divot in my skull from when I was a kid. Like, no joke. There's like a little depression in my forehead from where I hit something so hard. Good times.
I've got an interesting scar on my chin from about when I was 5. No, it must have been older than that. I was old enough to ride a bike, not competently, put it that way. And I was going down a really steep hill, hit into some railings, and the helmet I was wearing fell backwards, and the Velcro strap cut up into my chin. It's like if I actually wasn't wearing the helmet, this is a bad thing to say on stream
would
for any of the
have been
kids out there, but including me. If I actually wasn't wearing the helmet, I would have been fine. So it's like safety device. But yeah, so the Velcro took a massive chunk out of my jaw, and
I, on the other hand, have done a much better job of protecting my skull than the rest of you have, apparently.
It's interesting. Like, I often wonder if I would be, perhaps any different or, more intelligent or something if I didn't have so much head trauma as a child.
skull injuries
Like-
cause intelligence.
Like, I have. Oh man, there's so many
Can-
times like.
Can you attribute which specific injury caused the SAS rewrite to happen? Because really, I again can't say it enough. love
I have
you.
a
Well, I'm
scar
still
on my
I'm still
finger as
working
well.
on that.
By the way, Goldfish
Yeah.
managed to escape from the stream for a good minute or two without anyone noticing.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm right here.
Lies. He's been there the entire time.
Yeah. No, I don't know what's happening. Like, it just my computer just freezes. Like, the screen will freeze, and I can't control anything anymore.
We were
Very
watching
strange.
that thing.
Go to your control panel if you're on a PC and in an event viewer. You should see your system logs.
Yeah.
Probably would be looking for like disk errors. Because what will happen is if you get a disk error, the computer will literally freeze until it can recover from that. It'll start doing CRC checks and stuff.
Quickly, by the way, I don't like
Yeah.
the look of going down that hill.
It'll be fine. Quick
Okay.
save and then.
Oh yeah, we're
then go
working
for
on
it.
getting to the Easter egg, right? Is that
Yes,
what we were doing?
Yes, that's the current thing.
Aha.
We need the horn from the General Lee on this thing, and for moments like this.
Harv, you just run off the edge, VTOL, and then use the parachute to slow your descent.
But we might
Be a good plan.
First of all, we're going to do this and see what happens.
Nosem Kerman donates $15. He
This
says,
is gonna
"Proving
cost-
the Dutch are not stingy."
Oh,
Oh,
there
oh!
we go.
Yeah, oh,
Hey,
stick
bumper,
it, stick it. Oh.
Buggy bounce.
That is.
The fun
Oh
part
dear.
is certainly being there.
And there go the Kerbals.
Queen still holding on, and okay.
Someone didn't convert imperial to metric. That's why that happened.
Oh yeah.
That happens all too much.
Oh.
I think it's happened again recently.
Look at this.
Like in
Look at
some
his
Space
expression through that. It's just like ah.
Centre. His head came out of his helmet for a second.
Oh man.
Whoa! Did he just stretch crazy?
Yeah, he did.
I think his neck's broken.
He's eating
I
his
think
shoe.
humanity.
Just look at him. So he's,
Eating his foot.
Thumbnail! Thumbnail!
He's got foot in mouth. Kill it, kill it.
Oh
We're gonna have to round up all the Kerbals and kill them.
That's a
somebody,
thumbnail right there.
somebody donate for that. Come on.
As soon as someone donates, we'll take the foot out of the mouth.
Look at
Do
those
it for the
crazy
Kerbal.
eyes as well. It's just
Yeah.
staring out into space.
He looks like he's quite enjoying it, actually.
How did he get his shoe in there anyway? It's like his leg just gone straight through the helmet.
Oh, safety.
Come on, people are donating for the stream. Welcome. Welcome to
Are
everyone
there
who's
any
just joined.
donations?
Has he got his backpack out? No, it's just a handle over there. Oh man.
It actually looks like
So-
he's chewing on it. It's disturbing.
No new
Harv?
donations.
Harv, I don't know if this donation's already been read, but $3 for Harv #moonwanker. Mooner wanker.
Okay. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess that's almost a royal wanker.
$7
Yeah.
from Gary Tate. Rate what you're doing. Hope you reach the goal. And so if nothing, you have to raise more. All I could raise. $7 is pretty good.
More
Don't
than
worry about it.
appreciated.
We're gonna try.
Casper Gala 89. You guys are doing a great work. Greetings from Denmark.
By the way, listen, we're gonna try your idea.
Oh, yay!
Using the parachutes. Because it might actually be a good
Okay,
use
after
for
it's
them.
done.
Yeah.
Try time warp. Maybe if like the time warp will help.
Physics warp down it, yeah, get less collisions per second.
You should go down it from the Kerbals perspective or something. See
Oh,
what
yeah.
they think.
Just like down it from here. Oh, the thing is, everyone's on top
Just-
now, so the inside one doesn't work very well. Hang on.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you feel so lonely.
Just drive flat out.
Did you just... Oh, no, never mind.
To be honest, though, if I had the choice of sitting in a car or on an awesome roof seat, I'll choose the roof seat.
Yeah, roof seat, definitely. Especially with this cool, stylish beret probe, you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know if I choose the roof seat on a vehicle that is known for rolling on its roof.
Yeah, but the death
I
rate
think
inside
I
the
would-
vehicle is very high. The death rate outside the vehicle, not that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Well, it's true. They do end up just sort of rolling downhill, don't they?
yeah, if
Go
you're
through-
inside the
go through
vehicle,
trees.
you'll die inside the vehicle. If you're on top of it, you'll probably get some air before you die.
It's like strapping a lawn chair to the top of a Ford Explorer. You just don't want to do that.
Bang!
Oh.
One Kerbal down.
Hey!
2 2 Kerbals down.
Roller coaster.
Whoa! Oh, they're gone. They're gone.
Oh, what about the guy inside? How's he doing?
Wait, we'll find out in a second. I'm just
I
turning
love
you
those
guys
little
down.
single frame moments where somebody's flying off into the distance.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's gone.
Oh, it's just like you just see like chunk, and then like this whole piece goes flying off, Kerbal included.
Yeah.
It's gone.
We're missing like the whole back, it seems. What's that?
Yep, the back of it is just gone. This is the best part of the stream. I'm just watching this thing flip and all the Kerbals get flung off, one by one.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the crash cams.
Carry on.
We just need a trebuchet that'll throw it to the North Pole.
It'd be
Yeah.
more effective, and each time it bounces, it just flings the next Kerbal.
Yeah.
I like how they all like flung off like at one at a time. It's like, and then just one guy goes, ah, ah.
And he doesn't smile. Just like, hey, oh no.
It's not just the guy flying off. There's like random fire and bits breaking off, and like I hope somebody got a screenshot of some of that.
See, the Mudkip 775 says, "Hey guys, thanks for the stream, and here's the shameless plug for my channel. I'm starting link, and then I'll post it in chat. There you go. So he's starting up his channel. Ryan Clark donates $3. Says, that crash just made my day. #foot in mouth wanker. Matthew Solomonson donates $10. Says, I upload videos every day with a link that I'll post in chat. Thank you and great live stream.
How do you upload every day? I hate people with good internet who can upload every day. It's just like, it's
I
depressing.
don't
Glass.
have time.
Woohoo!
I don't have time to record the videos every day, so they
Yeah.
take quite a
No,
lot
that's
of time.
my
hate-
issue.
I hate people with motivation.
Yeah, no, I hate those people too.
My main problem is every time I think about doing a video, I think about how I can do it better, and then I get stuck in this loop of never actually doing it because I'm constantly making the vehicle cooler or expanding on the idea, or you know what I mean. And then I got to learn to just cut it at some point and go to the next one.
For me, it's difficult because I don't like doing it when people are in the house. It's just like, I'm talking to myself, leave me alone. Kind of thing. So when there's people in the house, it's just like, no, I don't want to do it. They might just interrupt. I've had it before. It's just like so annoying.
Yeah, that is annoying, yes.
I live in a house that's like 106 years old, I think. So the walls are, a 1.5 feet thick. So it's like my roommate's room is right next to mine, and I can blast the stereo at 3 in the morning, and he doesn't hear a thing.
Okay. That sounds pretty ideal.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, I've stopped people, like, I've basically trained my family by every time someone would interrupt me whilst I'm recording, I'd calmly stop it and then turn around and flip.
Yes, exactly. That's what I tend to do as well.
The rage.
When you
the
say
rage
train-
after. It's like repeated every time it happens, just more and more aggressive until,
You need to get one
it
of
gets
those,
to the point where they're
lights you put
incapable
on the
of
outside of your
stopping
door.
me.
You need to do positive reinforcement. You didn't interrupt me on the recording today. Here, have a chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Just
No,
wanted
that's
to say
how-
I really appreciate not ruining everything today. Here's a cookie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, this one's going
Somebody's-
better.
Oh, there's
Here we go.
look at the donations.
Into the wild blue yonder.
Donations.
Yeah. Oh, I feel so bad. I wasn't ignoring
Apparently we've been ignoring somebody.
you. For
Oh
my
yeah,
group-
Space Kraken. I
Like,
guess we didn't
sorry.
read.
Sorry.
We didn't purposefully ignore you.
I did. I was ignoring him on purpose.
Okay, so don't go subscribe to Dr. Tomkin.
Oh no.
We've got too much velocity with these parachutes. Oh, okay, we lost everyone on the roof.
Oh.
Oh.
Hey, it's raining men.
What was that about the roof seats again?
This is the only circumstance in which it's actually safer to be inside, apparently.
Sing It's Raining Men again, because it actually is now.
No.
And the one guy inside's just like la 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 la. Everything's going great.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Yeah. Who's boring now, assholes?
By the way, we'd like to remind everyone to donate to this charity water live stream which we're supporting.
Exactly.
Come, we're so close to having over 9,000.
Liam Kerman, he donates 250. Says hashtag HDO to go.
VTOL.
No, it actually worked. This is
Yeah.
actually a good method of getting down the hill if we can just avoid throwing everyone off.
You're out of fuel though.
Yeah, but when
He says you guys are the best, especially you, Harv. You're only 15, and just think of all the people you're helping. And I'm 13, and look at my poopy channel. And then he has a channel name which I'll post in chat.
Goldfish is only
Is
16.
his channel
so
about
no.
poop, or is he describing his
Exactly.
poop?
That's the question. Let's get it up. Let's find out.
No, I think I'm good on the poopy, actually.
Yeah, so Elysium, if we do this, we're not going to have enough fuel even with hat gravity, probably.
Yeah,
So
no.
I think it's probably infinite fuel, no hat gravity.
Or if
If
it's
we-
fuel and hat gravity.
Or plane.
Or
That would be
plane.
the
That
legitimate
does
way.
seem like
Plane's the
More-
legitimate way to do it.
Fly
Yeah.
out a jet engine and stick it on the back.
We don't have any docking ports. I mean, we did have one on the bumper. We could have, docked it onto the bumper.
flown it backwards.
Yeah, flown it
What
backwards.
is that like flying car frame from Gold? What was it? Man with the Golden Gun.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen Man with the Golden Gun?
No.
Wasn't that the one?
I have a very long time ago.
Yeah, I
I
can't
thought
remember
Christopher,
what they-
Christopher Walken had like a flying car in one of the Bond movies, didn't he?
Yeah. Basically, what happens he drives the car into this shed and then comes out, and the car's got wings attached because it's put like this chassis type thing over the top. It also has a scene where he does. The stuntman did a flip off of a bridge and did a barrel roll and land on the other side. And he was like, "No, I can do this." And everyone was like, well, "You can't do this. Not legit. No." And he was like, "No, I've got this. I've done the calculations." So they had like these divers and they had a helicopter and like, "Oh, this is going to go so badly wrong." Did it first time.
Stick landing.
Chad,
Walk away
I've-
calmly.
I have a question here from chat for you, which I'm pretty interested in myself. So will there be a Mark II and Mark III cockpit internals soon? Next update or the one after that?
Or the one
So
after that.
here's the thing. Like, it's a really common question that I get, why those haven't been redone, and the answer is really simple. The IVAs take a lot more time to do than an actual part, and we're planning on replacing those parts, or at least
Okay.
redoing them. So the internals should match the part. If we go ahead and we do an internal for them now, then we're going to have to just redo the whole thing. So instead is when we go back and we look at maybe refreshing the spaceplane parts, then we can get those ones redone and back in and have them look really nice. So that's the plan. Like, we're working on all the career mode stuff right now, so that's a lot of that's keeping the content guys like really busy. So once that's done, maybe we'll see. Like, I can't really say honestly, but that's the reason why we're waiting on it and why they have placeholders is because
Okay.
those aren't going to be kept.
And that's what I was wondering as well. Okay, but thanks for answering that.
How do you know
Clears
how
things
different
up.
they're going to be from like their current form?
We're probably going to sit there and have a talk about the design and how we want to make it work. We might keep the same kind of body styles. If we do, they're going to be fairly similar, but they're just going to be a lot more well done. Because I mean, those are all like placeholders from back from my mod, pretty much. I mean, they're old stuff. Like all the cockpits are. So they'll get probably retextures on the one cockpit that's already in, and maybe refresh on the internals, and then the rest of them would be redone pretty much completely. I don't know how close they'll be, but I would assume pretty close. We'll see.
Okay.
Sounds brilliant.
Yeah. Somebody
So
just
the problem-
asked if we have a KSP developer in here. Yeah, Chad C7 is with us.
Yep. C7, aka Chad Jenkins.
Yeah.
Aka C7, other things, who knows.
We have a
I'm just going to just keep saying the same thing, aka.
we have a problem with this
AKA
ingenious method.
The guy with the kid with the shiny coat.
We have a problem with this ingenious method of getting down the mountainside. Is that somehow
You only
a
have-
second seat?
So if you look at
got broken
if you look
off.
at the left, like
Well, a second
if you
seat.
go to the left, it kind of has this more gradual slope. You might be able to go to the left and kind of just work your way down.
Oh, but this is so much
I
more
might-
fun.
It really
And
is.
What's
I'm
more is
not
that
gonna-
everyone inside in a seat actually survives. Although that was only one person because there's only two seats and everyone else was on the top. But It's like there were 4 seats originally, and we just lost them over time to damage. So either we just let them fly about inside and hope they survive. Because, to be honest, Jebediah Kerman was hanging underneath the, what was it, the dashboard at the front here for about 2 hours and we didn't notice.
Yeah,
So
it was quite a
pretty
while.
safe. So being inside just without a seat may actually work. I think that's probably what we'll try first, but it's like, if this works, we can probably just carry on without having to go down the mountainside by driving.
Somebody made a Royal Wanker t-shirt. I'll post it there. It's in the Skype chat. I'll put it in the stream chat as well. And
Oh man, it's already got like a ton of downvotes. It's pretty funny.
yeah.
Oh, where's the
There we go.
And
I
everybody's
Come
like,
on.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Oh man.
Matt's
I
gonna be
think
so
that
happy
picture
that's
would
being...
just- yeah.
Yeah, that meme. It's got to be a meme.
Yeah. Let's see. We do have some more comments here. Ted donates 771. He says that's because it's 50 Swedish kroner. Good luck from Stockholm. As requested, not for Harv. Okay. And then he gives like the picture of the Royal Wanker t-shirt. And then his channel. So I'll post that in chat. There you go. And then Matthew Solomonson donates 50 cents. He says, can you give my friend a shout out? His name is Marcus Hickel. Oh, and can I join your chat? I'm 16. Sorry, we're not taking people from chat into the call because that wouldn't be fair to everybody else watching. But yeah, sure, shout out to his friend Marcus Hickel. I'm not sure if he means like YouTube-wise or whatever, but if so, I can post his name in chat.
If there's no link, it's probably not a YouTube channel.
What's up, Marcus?
Yeah, exactly. Pomone Bruchar, the person who we ignored earlier, asks, dev question, what about another gear bay with larger plane wheels, rover wheels no good?
Huh?
A larger
okay, yeah.
gearbag.
Yeah.
One of the things I really want to do is add steerable gear. So that would be ones that you can actually control for taxiing, and then also some larger gear options. And probably that would happen sometime when we get to making more parts. I don't know when that's going to be exactly, but I'm hoping soon. We'll see. I mean, like I can't really say until we actually are, 100% going to do it, but that is the intention. Because right now, like the original gear modules, again, just one of those placeholders, and then like I would like to have a full series of gear, like we have a full series of wheels. So medium ones, large ones, like little caster wheel ones for like tails, and maybe some ones that you can steer for taxiing.
Nice save, Harv. But yeah, that sounds
Speak to
sounds very cool.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah,
Of
sure.
course. No, you may not.
Well, I haven't donated anything, to be perfectly honest, so maybe I should be putting it at the back of the line, but I'll just ask anyway. I know you guys are doing all this data collection now as far as, like kind of tracking what people are doing and how far they're getting, and, probably I assume using that to build the career mode. Is there any intention of making that sort of public? Because I think it'd be interesting if you could go to like a site and see, 27% of players managed to make it to Duna, or 93% of players managed to make it into orbit, or like if you ever played Space Chem, for example, whenever you would beat a level in that game, it would always compare what you did kind of to all the other players, and I always thought that was really interesting to see that. And I don't know, something like that would be neat in Kerbal.
I don't think it's something that I would integrate into the game, at least personally, because I don't know. I think it takes away from it a little bit, makes it more competitive, but it would be interesting, certainly, to have that information available for those who are interested, maybe on like a website or kind of like a wiki sort of thing. But
Like a heat map, like they did with Halo 3.
Yeah, maybe so. That would be potentially really interesting. I'd have to talk to them and see if they'd be down with that or not.
Just I've always found that space race aspect of this game really compelling. Me and my roommate.
Backflip.
Oh, here we go again. Oh, that bumper saving lives.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
But my roommate and I, when we both got into KSP, it was constantly a matter of, well, I got into orbit. Well, I got to the moon. Well, I got to Minmus. And it was constantly this race of one-upping each other. So something like that may be able to sort of build that feel into the game. I don't know. Just an idea.
Well, I mean, it gets to be really competitive, and at least for some people, and it's not really about that. At least not to me. It's about enjoying the game, playing at your own pace, learning, and not having.
My.
Whoa!
Oh,
Man.
dear.
He's gonna make it. I want to see
Make
his
the
face.
North Pole.
I believe I can fly.
Jetpack.
And watches his buddy poof. At least he's happy. He's like, this is what it feels like to
Watch
fly.
his face go through his own ass. Oof.
This is what unicorns taste like.
Well, he made it down the hill.
I think it's time to do it the sensible way now.
Yeah, that would be the thing to do.
There was a comment in the chat. It wasn't really much of a question, but I think it'll make a good question. Is it possible to make painting on parts and stuff? Like, can you paint parts? Or is
Decals.
it...
Yeah. There's a lot of things that can be done there. Possible, yes. A good use of our time. Not. That's the thing. I mean, it really comes down to we have a limited amount of time to work on stuff, and we're working on things that add as much gameplay and as much to the experience as possible right now. So that's one of the reasons why we're focusing on career mode, because career mode's really going to add a whole new way of playing KSP. Hopefully something a lot of people will be really interested in. So that's a good investment of our time. But when you get down to like little things that are, just like painting stuff, I mean, it may be that, 10% of the people out there really want to paint it and they would use it a lot, and then the other group of people wouldn't even touch it at all. So, that's one of I think the reasons why they're probably collecting data and looking at it is to figure out like, all right, well, how do people actually play KSP? Like, what is it they do? What is it the thing that they find most fun? And kind of get a better grasp on that. But I think everybody has their own priorities is what it comes down to.
That's actually a really interesting thing to think about. How does everyone else play the game? Because I've been playing KSP for 2 years now, and my playing style hasn't really changed all that much. It's always go build something amazing, do some stereotypical mission, and like go to different planets and whatnot. It's never really been on the side of, hey, I want to blow things up and make awesome things, and and it's also never really been drive to the North Pole either. But,
Isn't blowing things up just part of playing, trying to build?
I don't know.
Well, I
it's not
deliberately
Yeah.
blow things up.
There's so
But it was
many
when I done it.
people. It seems like, I don't know whether it is the majority, and that's again something really interesting to know. But so many people find it really difficult to get into orbit starting off, obviously, but that seems to continue with the majority of people like never actually being able to get to the planets. It's always, oh, I tried to get into orbit. I've been playing for 3 months now, and I still haven't managed it. But I'm enjoying it because I'm managing to blow things up and make wacky inventions like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me at least, like the thing I find most fun is like this, just building and having fun and creating silly things and space planes, and just messing around. Like is what I really
Making
enjoy.
the most random things. Like I've sent a pirate ship up into space. It's like, why? Because I can.
Yeah.
That was pretty awesome. Yeah,
Oh,
Oh,
still
you saw
bouncing.
that?
I think so.
Okay.
I vaguely remember seeing a
Oh!
pirate ship.
We've got another flying
Yeah,
Kerbal.
I made it thinking I was the first, and then people were like, yeah, no, someone's already done this. I was like, oh, okay.
I think it might have been yours. I'm not sure then.
Oh, jeez.
It might have been, yeah. I think that video did do pretty well in views, so...
I think pretty soon my aim is to make basically an orbital drop Metal Gear with infernal robotics, so I can use the moving arms and stuff.
Okay,
That'd be pretty cool.
yeah.
Spoilers for anyone actually watching.
Yeah, and C7, I was wondering as well, like, movable parts, are those coming anytime soon?
I think we talked about that on yesterday's stream, didn't we?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we
that.
talked about that yesterday, but I'm sure there's probably people here who haven't heard about it. But I mean, movable parts would be really cool. It's something I would personally like, but it's just a matter of that's probably a ways away. So
Yeah.
I mean, there's this whole long list of stuff that just like us as developers would be like, man, that'd be just really cool to throw that in there. But
Yeah.
it's a long list. There's a lot of stuff on it.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
can
like,
imagine.
every update we just kind of go through and are like, all right, well, what can we do? And then as soon as we get that stuff done, like the important stuff, and we have any extra time that we're not bug fixing, we can throw in those fun little things. So we'll see.
Okay.
Do you have any intention to go over to the new version of Unity with 64-bit support, or would that be way too much of a port? Because I don't know what the...
So one of the things that I'm testing right now, like one of the things I've been even working on today, is Unity 4.2, and that's the latest version of it. We're on 4.1.2, and there's been all the way up to 4.1.5, and now 4.2. And there's a massive amount of changes. They fixed several memory leaks with the animation system. They fixed some errors that would cause the game to crash with high memory usage, so that might actually fix a lot of the crashing desktops that people are having. The loader's been fixed, so that for those people who have Hamachi and stuff, and it takes like a lot longer than normal to load, that should be fixed as well. Just a lot of things, some upgrades under the hood, but the memory usage is the big difference. So hopefully we'll be able to add 64-bit. The thing with 64-bit is that all it really does is give you more RAM. It's not really going to be any faster per se. It's just going to raise the limit about 3.2 up to about 4. Well, actually up until however much RAM you have. Like the limit right now is about 3.2 because you do get 4 gigs of RAM, but there's addressing space and there's overhead and the GPU allocation and stuff. So if you hit right around 3.2, you're done.
Nice save.
We could potentially drastically lower the amount of memory that parts use. There's a lot of optimization there. Like one thing that I think has been a really big misconception is there's a lot of people thinking that we should only load parts into memory that we're using. And the reason why we don't is because that is really, really slow. Unity has these fantastic built-in packaging systems that are native to the system. They're fast, they're designed to compile and stream the data in, but we can't use any of it because all of our stuff and all of the mods, like we're built from the ground up to support mods. So we have to load all of that at runtime, which means we have to compress the textures, we have to prepare them for use on the GPU. Not only is that like a lot of memory bandwidth, it would flat out cause the game to stutter or stop and halt every time we load it. That's why we do all the loading up front. So there's always this paradigm of using memory and caching, like all the terrain's cached, so it doesn't so it doesn't take long to create all the terrain objects and quads. All that's cached. All the parts are cached, and that's all to make it run as fast and smooth. And the more memory we free up and the more we optimize that, then the caching uses less and less memory, and then people can load more and more mods and things like that. So, and the other thing is like 64-bit is only going to affect people who have 64-bit machines and more than 4 gigs of RAM, whereas if we optimize, that is a gain to everybody. Everyone on lower end computers, even people with high end machines. That's every meg we save is another mod you can load in. And
well, the information you're pulling from people's games, are you pulling data about their computer specs, so you know roughly how many people are using 64-bit on them?
That side of things, like I don't have any real. Like, I don't really deal with that part of it. I would have to ask. I don't think it's anything like that. I think it's just, like, information about, like, all right, orbit and heights and planets landed on. Like, how many people are actually landing on these planets or that planet. And it gives us an idea of, like, what people do and how they play the game. So, I mean, that's as far as I know of it. I mostly handle other sides of things, so that's not really my area.
Okay, cool.
So
well,
an interesting...
It'll come up.
Yeah. So an interesting question earlier, will there be like a first-person IVA view?
Oh, that would be amazing for my gravity rings.
I certainly hope so. it's just it takes a bit of time. There's some issues with it that we would have to resolve, a little bit of kind of like development problems, but
Okay.
I see it as very doable.
Oh yeah.
But
Sorry, you. carry
one
on.
thing I did want to mention, though, somebody was talking about the putting flags and stuff on parts. You can already do that with the module system. You just need to have a part that has a transparent quad somewhere, and then you would just put the flag on that. So I mean, modders already could use the flag module for putting flags on stuff if they wanted to. I mean, it was designed for that.
Oh.
Just nobody ever has, which is kind of surprising. I mean, if they're having issues with it, they could just hit me up on the
I'm
forums.
still
and maybe
using
they can help them.
stock PNGs over blank faces and instead of actually loading them. Been doing that since
what-
0.19.
Something I've been saying in my videos occasionally ever since. Have you heard of my artificial gravity thing that I've been doing? It's kind of an ongoing theme now because it's my most successful video.
Yeah, I have.
Chad.
No, I haven't.
So basically, massive ring, which when you spin, centripetal force flinging you out to the sides, and it gives you the feeling of weight. And the problem I have is that, well, now we can drive buggies around inside it because there's the wheel collision physics have been fixed and whatnot. But
Yeah, I took
something
care of that.
yes, and that was really great. But something I was saying often in that video was, wouldn't it be great if Kerbals could stand up based on G-force felt against the flat surface, rather than you're on a planet? How hard would that actually be to do?
It's not so much hard as it just take a little bit of time and some adjustments and tweaking. Because right now it's the same. It's all the same problem. Why Kerbals can't really stand on things that are floating or things that are moving, because it kind of messes up the detection of whether or not they're falling. Because they think that they're falling because they're moving at like 1 meter a second, let's say. Like, they would have to take into account relative velocity to the object that they're standing on, not actual velocity. So it would require some reprogramming and some adjustments and some upgrades, and it's just like the time it takes to do that and test it. That's all it is, and we just need to potentially spend the time on it.
Okay.
But that's why they flip over, is they think that they're falling, because you are potentially maybe moving at 1 meter a second down, or 10, or whatever the case may be. It's just at the same time the vehicle that you're standing on is moving the exact same speed, so it's a relative velocity issue.
That would definitely.
We have a $50 donation from Aardberg. This is for Chad and the squad supporting mods.
Yeah,
Nice.
Well, thanks
Anonymous-
for the $50.
exactly.
Yeah, great.
It's going to a
Anonymous
Thank you for
donates
supporting drinking water.
$1 without comment. Pomone Bruchard donates $1. She says, or I don't know, is that a he or she? I don't know. Last donation, you won't hear from me. Glad I could help, and thanks for reading/listening. Schuldig, which means guilty in Dutch, donates $10. Says, but the bumper always works just fine.
Yeah, really.
Anonymous 50 cents. That's apparently the same Pomone person. Says, Harv, why don't you ride the brakes or tap the brakes and you might survive down the slope?
I do. I've been
Boring.
doing that the entire time, kind of.
Okay.
Surviving is boring.
And then we have somebody called Chicken Keeper. I don't know who that is. Donated $20. I'm not sure if it's the actual Chicken Keeper. It might be. He says, I tried throwing money at the screen, but that didn't work. So this will have to do. Hope you guys reach your goal by the end of the stream.
No, awesome.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I hope we're so close. If Mike comes back and just donates like another $300.
With everyone, if everyone watching donates 20 cents, I think we'll be there, won't we?
We're only $240 away. It really is definitely within our grasp, and we just need a few more donations to get there.
Yeah,
Come on, people, dig
24
deep.
cents each. Come on.
And you'll notice I haven't been saying what I'm doing, but I don't know how much of you assumed what my plan is.
You're climbing a mountain.
I'm climbing this particular mountain because there's actually a really, really nice slope on the other side, really gentle. Just like, I've just been wondering, is anyone thinking, why the hell is he going south? It's like, for the moment we were driving about 2 minutes ago, we were driving south for a few good minutes and no one said anything.
Yeah, well, we're getting a plane
just,
anyway. So.
You should probably quick save like here because that's a nice little plateau you're on, and then maybe you can drive it off the mountain. Just throwing it out there.
We just got to keep you satisfied with all the occasional, you know. Here we go.
So one of the people have been asking, I think multiple times, I've seen it in the chat, so I'll see if I can go ahead and answer it. They were asking, when are we going to see career mode? And I think that career mode is not going to be just like, maybe one day we will just flip the switch and go, here's career mode, but the astronaut training stuff is a career mode feature. The R&D that we're adding right now is a career mode feature, and all that stuff's going to tie in seamlessly with Sandbox. So we'll throw it out there, we'll test it in Sandbox, and then career mode is going to be the culmination or the integration of all these things together at once. So, once we have all the pieces together, we'll go, all right, here's your career mode. But until then, we're going to be working on it in a very compartmentalized, like feature by feature fashion. Because it's too much to do at once. Like if we said, all right, we're going to do career mode in one update, we'd be working on it for like months or maybe even half of a year or something before we could actually implement it. And we would much rather just get it out there, test it, do it compartmentalized, start putting in the frameworks for the things that we need.
I love how it's flopping.
Watching this thing break apart is incredibly satisfying, I have to say.
No, right? It is still
This
going.
is the best part of the stream.
Man, it's like there's hardly anything left of it, is there?
I don't know where the
That's
Kerbals
not
are. I
much.
think they
Great
died a
question
while
of-
back.
It answers the great question of how do you move stuff without wheels?
Yeah.
Just
Throw it
roll
off a
it.
cliff.
You just roll it down the cliff.
Strap SRBs to it.
So I'm wondering myself, the control center, what's that essentially going to be used for? You have the, or is that still top secret?
Controlling missions would be my assumption.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, what do you want to do in that building? Is there going to be a purpose, or is it just there to look pretty?
Gulf Bowl.
Oh,
Everything has a
rolling
purpose.
Everything has a purpose, but you're going to
Everything
keep
has
it
a
a secret
purpose.
for now. Okay.
How far did this
Joke.
thing roll?
You heard it here, guys. Porpoises confirmed.
You heard
How
it here
far on the
first.
back burner is the resource system? Because there was some sort of like a while back, didn't you post a big diagram of all these resources that you're going to have?
Well, that was stuff
that
that
was
we
an
were
idea.
considering, and that was like prototyping. And I mean, we'll see. We're working on career mode right now, and that's our current focus. And that may be something that becomes part of career mode. We're just kind of looking at it all right now. I mean, we'll have to see.
Okay.
That one I really like. I don't know what else to say.
I wasn't intending to flip it off, it just happened. Can we get some more donations for this? Please?
Come
Yeah.
on, we're
We need to
wrecking
reach our goal.
expensive
I mean,
equipment
the amount
here.
of money we've spent on fuel for these explosions is just ridiculous.
Oh,
We
yeah.
need the-
Well, the amount of pensions we've had to pay out for the widows.
This whole thing
Donate
is
to the
like,
Kerbal Widow and Orphan Fund now.
Oh,
This
the
whole
guys
thing has been
inside are still alive.
For the moment.
Oh.
we
The
did.
old chunks.
It's coming
Where's the
apart.
inside view? Where's the... Oh, no.
Oh!
Oh!
Ooh, look at him go.
there's two more that are even higher up. You
Might
see him
make
out
it
there?
to the sea.
Yeah.
He's actually almost orbital there.
It's just a scene randomly flying away.
Didn't Danny make like a whole video where he was just like flying Kerbals off of explosions?
Oh.
It sounds
How do you flip them onto your head? Because you can actually survive an orbital landing if you land on your helmet. So,
You can use the right mouse, and if you hold the right mouse down, you can actually spin while you're in EVA.
oh right, okay. I have to try doing that next time that happens, which will probably be
So-
soon.
Pull out your backpack, hold the right mouse, and then spin yourself over on your head, and cross your fingers.
Yeah.
Someone's asked if there are female Kerbals.
And who is Mama Kerbal will come in?
Like in my mind, they're kind of just androgynous. There's not really any specification there, but there have been hypotheses that they're just kind of like female dwarves, where they just like they all have beards. You can't really tell who's male or female underneath the
Are
helmets
there
there.
actually any female names in Generator? I'm not sure. I haven't seen.
I
any
don't
ones, 'cause
know.
It's
They're
random,
I haven't
isn't
seen
it?
it.
I swear it is random.
yeah, it's
syllables.
what it does is it has like a phonetics system essentially. So there's like beginnings of names and then ends of names, and they get combined randomly. And there's also some special names from certain people that go in there. So you'll get, I think,
Scott,
oh man,
Scott
like,
Manley.
Scott,
Thurman.
yeah,
Yeah,
Scott
Scott's in there.
Thurman and things like that. So there are some special names that come up that are just a whole name, but you'll get like Billy Boblin or like all these really weird names.
So would it be wrong of me to ask to put my name in the game?
There needs to be Kerbet. Just one.
Yeah.
I think Dill Fraud is the best of the new ones I've seen so far.
Oh, there's all kinds of just interesting combinations.
Let's see. Do we have any new comments?
Any more donations?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Greetings from the US from Logan Riley, who donates $3.14. A name that I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce. He donates $1, and he says something in a language that I don't speak.
Check your desk.
You should have donated 3.14159 cents, actually.
Yeah.
He gave us pie. Was like 1 point. There's seven. Seven.
That'd be a really good. Someone do that. Like Pie for Africa, 3.141592658 cents.
Oh my. Burgon, $1. He says nice explosions. Jake Taylor, $1.34. He says emptied the random change in my bank account. I think what you're doing is great.
Nice.
Matthew Hammonds, $1. He says sorry I can't donate anymore, but I have one request, Harv. Could you check out my channel sometime and tell me what I need to improve on here? Here's my channel, and I'll post that in chat.
There's some things I think all YouTubers can say as just general advice, which is something that people kind of know but don't really think about when they make their videos, which is the main thing. There's like main three things: regularity, quality, and I don't know. It's either be informative or funny. It's like
Yeah, but
you
it
don't
has to be
necessarily have
unique.
to pick. Well, I don't know.
Unique.
That's not
And lucky.
necessarily the case. Yeah, luck would probably be the third one. It's like there's no there's no formula to actually get you to an amount of success on YouTube. It's just definitely make regular videos as much as you can. Unless you have something amazing, that's pretty much a requirement. Like unless you have something that's
And
so
always
unique that
be
people
in at
stick
least
around.
720p.
Oh
like
yeah,
720p.
and
Oh no.
quality and aspect ratio. Having black bars inside your videos will drive people away before they watch 10 seconds.
It will drive people bonkers unless there's some sort of special circumstance and you're already like established.
Again,
I remember when I first played Battlefield 3 on PC, and I was just like, I had a square monitor, so I could not record in widescreen.
Oh yeah. Chicken Keeper asks what happened to sending a plane over there to pick him up.
the stream
I think that'll be the third part.
That'll be like we either do it once we decide, yeah, we're not getting down this mountain, which I'm close to thinking.
Well, we're getting down it.
Crashing
I
a
like how
truck is
it-
a lot more fun than crashing a plane, though.
I like how it literally just skinned the entire roof off of that, and
At least the
it
bumper
came
was
off
still
as like
intact.
one big piece.
How do I? Oh, he's up. He's the right way up.
Yeah, hold your right mouse and then
I
spin,
was,
spin.
but How do you?
Oh no,
Bye bye.
Oh, using Q and E.
I think it's right.
Faceplant.
No, I think like if you hold, well, it's been so long since I've done it. I think it's like you hold your right mouse button in, and as you're holding it, you drag the mouse to get it to spin. Like you might need to test it while you're in zero gravity or something just to try it out. Like, but you should be able to do that. Actually, I'm going to try it right now. I'm testing some things in Editor anyway. Might as well. So, yeah, I'm completely multitasking right now. I'm like messing around with the game, reading questions, and talking.
We have quite a few more donations as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So where did we
Wow,
come
we're
up?
getting close.
I know, right? We are currently at $8,822.
We'll have to raise
So
the limit
close.
again.
Peter B donates $5. He says, "Dev question: any inside jokes that we don't know about?"
Inside jokes that we don't know about. Like, I think most of the jokes are community inside jokes. You know, like I don't know if there's really many specific developer ones. Like, there's the Kraken Kraken's definitely kind of an inside joke, but I mean that kind of came from the community as well.
Yeah.
You know, this interstellar Kraken, and I know it's like it's a very organic thing. You know, our jokes become community jokes, and it all just kind of goes back and forth. So
Yeah. You Atkin donates $10. He says, "Hello everyone. I think what you're doing is great. Keep up the good work. Question: we've seen the astronaut complex and control center added recently. Are there any plans to add any other buildings?" I love that evil laugh.
well, I'm just sitting here, and I'm like, what can I tell them? What can I tell them?
Oh, so there is stuff to tell.
Yeah, but there's nothing he's allowed to tell, probably.
But it's interesting. Like, he's confirmed there will be other buildings, but they're going to be so awesome that he cannot tell us.
I can
Oh.
neither confirm nor deny egregious rumors.
I have a question. Can we have a road to the North Pole?
Please, please, please.
That could be another Easter egg. There you go. Just a road.
Can we have some Kerbal
Can he-
infrastructure?
Yeah.
Some sort of train just so we can get on. It's like, here, 24-hour live stream goes to North Pole, but it won't take that long because we've got a train. Just sit down.
Yeah. Kenny donates $3.14. He says, "How about clouds and weather? Loving the live stream. Wouldn't complain if it went on a couple of days. Thanks."
So, like, I don't know if you guys have seen, we did experiment with clouds. Part of the problem is that there's not a volumetric rendering system in Unity stock. So there's not really a way for us to easily do volumetrics that are necessary for things like clouds. We tested it, and it melts computers because we had to do it based on particle systems, and we basically just kind of said, all right, like, this is going to take a lot of work. Either we're going to need to roll or completely, you know, own volumetric systems. Maybe we need to look at something off the shelf, but it's not going to be simple. So we've kind of just set it aside, and you know, we'll look at it later. But there was actually Mike did some really nice like atmospheric weather, and he put up screenshots of it and everything. I think like sometime in the last Kerbal Con, but it just literally got like 5 frames a second. It was awesome, but it's just like melted computers.
Speaking of Kerbal Con, when exactly last year did that happen? Like around what time? Because I can't remember.
Oh man, I can't remember either. It was just a flurry of. I mean, I was just like so, you know, in development mode that I don't even remember. Wasn't it like November though? I think
It might
sometime
be,
in
yeah.
there. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's on the wiki, or you know, somebody knows what it was. But I mean, I just that whole part of the year was a blur.
Okay. Yeah, I missed last Kerbal Con, sadly. Couldn't make it, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to a second Kerbal Con, and I'm very much, you know, for the whole making a live Kerbal Con, you know?
It was November 30th, apparently.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
Now that you mention that date, it does ring a bell.
Yeah,
Seemed like-
November 30th. So that does sound familiar as well. I think that
Yeah.
was it.
I can't help but wonder, why didn't you make the whole thing out of whatever you made the bumper out of?
The bumper's the only thing that survives. It's like everything else broken, no, bumper intact.
Yeah, I've never seen a scratch on that thing. Everything else blows apart.
You should have put the Kerbals on the bumper, because it seems to be that the actual vehicle is acting as a bumper for the bumper.
Okay, I'm falling a little behind on the donations here, so I'm going to go read some comments.
Yeah, there's quite a few. I was just about to go into that. We've got 8,887 donated now. We're so close.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ashley Williams donates $3.14. She says, "Good day from down under. You asked for pie." I has good name donates $1 and says, "I think what you're doing is great." Christian Jess donates $3.14 and says, "Pie." Andy J donates $5. He says, "Quick question: do you plan on expanding the universe by adding more solar systems?"
More solar systems. Yeah, right. Okay. So it's something we've talked about, and like I hate when I have to give like generic answers, but it is something that we've talked about, and I think right now, in the focus of what we're doing, is we want to make what we have as awesome as possible. I think the investment of time in doing things like procedural craters, making more interesting planets to go to, even in the Kerbal system, is probably where we're going to be focusing our time now. And once we've got all that in place and we've got it how we wanted, then it's just a matter of art and stuff if we want to do that and, make a way of transitioning solar systems. So
Yeah.
there's some challenges there as well because it's such vast distances that you'd need like times a billion time warp to go from one solar system to another. And, is that fun? Is that something we want to do? Or do we want to use like a warp drive or something along those lines? So we'll see.
Scott just recently did a video showing basically what it would take to get to the nearest star, using what's already in KSP. And it was something like, you'd have to... He cheated and basically stuck in a main sail on a lander can and then used infinite fuel, so got, 20 Gs of acceleration out of it. And even at that, you'd have to leave it on max atomic acceleration for like 4 months or something, I think he said. So,
Oh my.
Yeah, that's
it's
the
not
problem.
exactly... It's not practical.
Yeah.
And then what do you do with everything else that's in your world? And
Yeah, you're about to say, like,
it's
how do you have a
gonna go.
Kerbal that's been there for like 4 years? Still there. Still standing there.
yeah.
Still smiling.
Yeah. So Marco Ahonen donates $15. He says greetings from Finland. Florian Wolf donates $2. He says thanks for the great live stream and it needs more boosters. Alex
That's true.
Bauer donates $5. He says greetings from NZ, New Zealand. Can Harv say apple fritter?
Apple fritter.
There you go.
There you go.
Riley Sip donates $10. Says thanks Harv for all the good times. I'm glad I could donate. Send me a postcard from the North Pole. I'm not sure if we're getting there, but
I don't know if we're getting there in this vehicle, but we're going to get there at some point, so yeah.
yeah. Ashley Williams donates $10 again, it seems. Thought Pi wasn't enough for what it's worth. Here's a bit extra. Yeah. Art Bug, he's a common donator as well. $18. He says, Chad, can you talk about your success on Steam? Did you guys expect this?
Well, oh man, like I don't really how to phrase this. Like the whole thing is kind of surreal. I'm just talking my own perspective personally. I can't really speak for the company or anything like that, but for myself, just I kind of am almost taken aback by it. It sort of feels a bit surreal. We're all like, hey, oh, yeah, we're finally going to go on Steam. I hope, people buy a few copies. And then, like, it ends up that it's on the top 10 of Steam and on the featured page, like, almost all the time. And I'm just kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. I just focus on making the game as great as possible. And I spend as much time as I can out in the community and trying to reach out to people. Like, I used to be able to just sit there and do like one-on-one with people, but the community's gotten so big that like I can't really do that anymore. But if I come on here and I talk to people, I can reach 1,000. And sometimes like I like open up my inbox on the forums and I'm just like, oh, there's a lot of messages there. Like,
Yeah.
Harv, that was
Alright.
mostly beautiful. I gotta hand it to you.
I've
You need to
nearly
save
got
a little
it.
bit of fuel. Just save a little bit of fuel so you can slow the landing.
It's just like I've climbed this mountain, and it's like that's given us more height to have to slow down from. I'm just thinking if we get a bit lower again, we might actually be able to get down it.
So Anonymous donates $5. He says, any ideas on when we might be seeing updated aerodynamics?
well, the aerodynamics, like we've done some tests and like here's the problem. If you change the drag simulation or if you change any of the major way things handle, it really does alter the game in a lot of ways. It changes the feel, it changes how it plays, it changes part balance. Like you basically got to reevaluate everything. And it's a lot of time and a lot of effort to do that. And it's something that we've talked about a lot, so it's not something that we're, I guess, forgetting about or anything like that, but it's something that we're definitely considering.
Okay. So Muhahaha donates $1. He says 8888 question mark. Okay. Thank you for your dollar.
He took the total to 888, that was why.
Oh, okay.
Ah, there we go.
Railway Hacker donates $5. Can you please ask people not to spam the same questions over and over again in chat? People, please don't spam your questions over and over again in chat. There you go. Can you have a person watching the chat noting them down, or just answer the questions on the donation page? Or just answer the questions on the donation page. That might be a good idea. P.S. Thank you for all the tech talk, C7.
Cool. Welcome.
Yeah, see, now this is kind of a hard thing, though, like, because not everyone can donate, and they definitely might have questions. And at the same time, they'd like...
Yeah, I mean, the spam is probably something we're going to have to say, so just keep it informal and take them from the chat if they're good. That'd be my opinion.
Yeah. And then we have Anonymous. He donates $3.68. Great job, guys. And by guys, I mean the people donating, not the guys repeatedly crashing their rover. Looks like...
We're playing our own mini game called Buggy Bounce.
Yeah. Let's see. Gonna refresh the donations page. I think I've caught up now.
That parachute is lethal.
Oh yeah, it threw the curbs off.
The parachute
We'll
comes
go.
out.
Yep.
All the Kerbals go.
Actually, no, I have not caught up yet. Diederik van Iersel, that sounds like a Dutch name as well. But anyway, he donates $10 with no comment. Anonymous donates $3, says sing a pub shanty. Not sure if that's going to be happening.
Jimmy Dragon.
Yeah. Jimmy Russells donates $3.14. Hello from London. Harv, if you had to go to a remote island for an extended period of time, what 5 items would you take with you and why?
Oh, I've done this question before, and it was something like there's an actual online quiz where it's like that, and then it goes through the logic of each item, but it gives you a certain amount to start off with. If someone could find that, that'd be great, because we went through it at school, and I can't remember what they were, but it was something you would not expect because it's so versatile. Either that or it was something else, but personally, a mirror. Desert Island. No, Desert Island.
No, condoms. They're very versatile.
They are. Use them for carrying water.
Exactly.
So
and, there might be some very attractive women on there with you.
I would, my 5 items would probably be like, a satellite transponder, maybe a boat, some gasoline. I don't know.
Yeah.
A boat.
Kenny donates $1. C7, I think it would be a good idea to put in an event that only happens when you have a pirated copy of the game, like in-game Dev Tycoon, essentially making it unplayable.
Yeah.
Where like everybody starts pirating to eat up all your profits. I saw that and I was like, oh, I see what you did there.
I like the one they did for what was it? The Half-Life game where you make stuff. What's it called?
Gary's Mod?
Gary's Mod. Yeah, the one they put in for that, where everyone was like, oh, I've got this problem. They posted it on the forum. And they instantly got blocked because the problem only happened on pirated copies.
yeah. Everybody on the forums just kind of jumped on them and ate them alive. And I think, is it Prison Architect, where one of the things that you can go to, one of the crimes that people go to jail for is video game piracy. So yeah, it's funny.
Just add sabotage. Every time you try to take off, just boom, sabotage.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what the piracy rate is for Kerbal Space Program? Because I know a lot of people have had problems with piracy with other games, but I have no idea what it is.
It's not I'm not going to say that. No. No, the thing is, I was no. I was going to say something that might just, stimulate piracy. I'll put it in the Skype chat.
Okay.
Oh, what's this?
Skype chat.
I think I know what you're going to say, but yeah. Probably not a good idea to say it.
Yeah, I had the same thought.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. At least this is again just my personal opinion. If you crack down on piracy, the only people that have to deal with those restrictions are the people who legitimately bought your game, because inevitably those restrictions are removed in the pirated version. So, we could put all this time and this effort into locking it down, but then that's going to prevent how you can use it on Steam. That's going to prevent how you're able to install it. And then, if you have internet problems, and it's just the only people you're punishing are the people who legitimately have the security system, which are the people that bought it, because the pirates inevitably rip that stuff out. So, I prefer to just be on the proverbial honor system and try to make the best game possible, and then hope that
Yeah.
they don't. And if they
Please give
do,
lectures to EA, because that would be great if they could actually listen to someone with some sense for once.
By the way,
By the
guys,
way,
we've been
we
struggling
have a-
on this mountain for. We'll go to donations later, but we've been struggling on this mountain for so long. I'm just. How about hack gravity?
Hack gravity. Try and use one burn to get you as accurate landing as possible to the North Pole,
Are we
and
gonna
then
do
you get to
this
sort of the
already?
top of your periapse.
I was
I wish
thinking
we could
maybe.
just put one of those.
What were you going
Go
to say?
ahead.
No, I've not really got anything to say for you.
Yeah.
No, I keep thinking that the larger size solid rocket boosters, you could fit one of those perfectly on each side of this thing, and I would love to see where it would go if you did that. But we left those back at KSC, unfortunately.
We could launch an entirely new mission with 2 solid rocket boosters on it.
I think we would get there faster.
Or we can
But yeah,
just
I'm
try one last time to get down the mountain, then do the jump off. Because the jumping with the rockets is definitely a solution that would work if I actually did it a bit better from a lower vantage point.
You're not getting down the mountain because we're not singing "She'll Be Coming Down the Mountain" while you're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't
that's true.
coming round the mountain though? She'll be coming round the mountain.
Good
We'll
catch.
change it.
But
Yeah.
Why didn't we go round the mountain as we came? Would have been making
Yeah.
things much easier.
I'm quickly gonna go read some more donations though, because
We're getting pretty
forward
close,
acting.
yeah.
Yeah. Rune Isledor donates $1. He says, "Hi from Denmark. I just turned 17, so I will give you this gift." Wait, this is wrong, isn't it? Happy birthday. Moldy Banana donates $1. He says, "Love the stream. Was wondering if I should get the Steam version or get the website. What do you think? And a pic of my desktop for sharing."
As far as I'm concerned with the Steam and the store versions, they are a bit different. And really, if you like Steam and most of your games are on Steam and that's what you enjoy, go with that. There's no restrictions or DRM or anything on either version. All that stuff's completely been removed. So it's really just a matter of, do you want to log into the website and get the updates from there? Or do you want to go through Steam? We just want you to have options, so whatever you feel like.
And of
Does-
course, you can't
when-
say it, but you only get 70% of the cut from Steam, which you can't confirm probably.
No comment.
No comment.
When
Hey,
the,
what's that over there?
When the
Okay.
when the updates come out for Kerbal Space Program, if it's set to auto update on the in your settings for Steam, will it also update the game?
Okay, run that by me again. I didn't hear you.
You know how Steam there's a setting for auto update. Whenever there's an update for any game rolled out, it will just automatically download and install it for you.
Yeah, that's an
Does-
option though. I mean,
that
you can go
happen
through
for-
and
It's KSP at the moment.
it's on by default, and that's just how Steam is. But you can you can right-click KSP's options, go into properties, and you can tell it like, I don't want to update, and you can even roll back to previous versions. And I think it's one version, and it's the last major version. So right now, I think it's on 20, and it's not like it's like 20 point whatever, whichever one is the most up to date. And then it'll be the new one, 21.1 in this case, when 22 comes out. So it like pushes one version back. But you can actually like copy out of the Steam folder. You can run it in another directory. You can install it to different places. Like, it's just a distribution system.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because I've got 2 copies at the moment because I'm running my old copy for point 20, side by side point 21.
Yeah. So, MRJ44HM donates $10. Question: Will there ever be a way to mod more planets in? Also, for other solar systems, have a binary system so the suns would be closer together.
Okay, what was that again?
Will there be a way to mod more planets in and have a binary system so the suns would be closer together for other solar systems?
You can already mod planets. It's just really hard. Like, there's a lot of work to be done there to make any kind of like planetary editor and make planetary modding something that like we can just give out to people and let them make planets. Like, I certainly would like to do that, and we try to make things as modding as possible. But the planetary system's really complicated, and we're constantly changing it and adding stuff to it. So it's hard to kind of then we would have to like maintain those tools like we do with the part tools, and it becomes an issue. So I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
It's hard to
Then-
give like 100% direct answers to some of this stuff because it's
Yeah.
really kind of out of my control. So.
Oh yeah, I think everyone understands that. Yeah.
Yaxel Y donates $3. Try and say my name. The Y is the last letter. There are 2 silent letters. Oh, it's Ixel then, I think. I don't know.
refresh it.
Wait. Okay.
Refresh it.
Did we...
Hey guys,
Harv,
how
Harv,
many
refresh
dollars have we got?
Over 9,000.
Oh come on, everyone wants to
John
say that
Jacob
at the same time.
Jingleheimer Schmidt said... Oh,
Hey!
Over 9,000.
Yay.
It's
There we go, we've
over
completed our goal.
9,000! Boom! The scanner's
And
just
that-
blowing off the side of my face. My
So
hair is going to
technically,
be
this
standing
live
on it.
stream, has been a massive success then, because
Yeah.
we've
How long is
just
it going to take for that Photoshop to happen?
completed the third goal.
You just-
let's push it up to 10,000. Let's go.
What do you reckon, people in the chat? Can we get this to 10,000? I don't know. I'm skeptical. I mean, it's taken us more than half the stream, because this is going on till 4, by the way. This has taken us more than half the stream to get this far, and that was only what, 700? I don't know.
But people's wallets are getting empty. I mean,
Yeah,
come
I
on.
think
Yeah.
we'll settle for the
5
win we've
days.
got. We've had 5 days of donating. We've raised a massive, considerable amount, and 451.
But Chicken
people.
Keeper's OCD is killing him. He needs it at 10,000.
Yeah, but then it'll never be a perfect 10,000. Someone will donate, $2 more. I think
If we can get it to 10,000, then that's brilliant. But for now,
I'm not
we're
gonna-
play
yeah.
it safe with open.
I'm not gonna change the goalposts now, but if we can just carry on smacking those donations in there and see how far we can get, definitely. Because at the end of the day, more money, more lives improved, more drinking water.
And I'm gonna keep reading donations here because if I don't, I'm gonna fall so far behind. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt donates $5 and he says, "Say my name 10 times fast." Okay, here it goes. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. 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 John Jacob Jingleheimer. The last one messed up a little, but I tried.
That was a good effort.
Matthew Solomson donates a cent. Had to round off my PayPal. My friend asks if there's a craft file for the rover. There is. If somebody has a link for that
It's probably in the Skype history somewhere, isn't it? I swear. I've been
somewhere,
posting it to quite a
yeah,
few people. It's also on every single YouTube video we've exported so far. So
yeah.
if someone could grab that from a YouTube description, then we could probably post it in the chat.
Yeah. The Saston donates $2. Greetings from Norway. Thank you guys for making the modding community so easy. And he says, "Dat mountain, man."
That mountain.
It was a bad idea to go all the way up there. We've wasted so much time, but it's
Yeah.
my idea, so I take responsibility.
Akut Kootles donates $68. He says, "Oh yes, water."
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Water.
Other 1412 donates $2. Says, "Here, have some money." Throws money at you guys. That hit my eye. Thank you very much. And and Alvaro.
Dime.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what a dime is.
I don't know.
Alvaro Lorite donates $20. Says, "Hi, I hope they get clean water. I'm a young Spanish soundtrack composer. Could you please spam my page? Haha." And then he posts a link, which I will post in chat. There you can hear my music and watch my videos. So this is that link there. It's in chat.
Nice.
And then let me refresh the page. Am I all up to date?
Nope.
Nope, no, I'm
Hopefully
not.
not. Hopefully we can get some more donations. The idea is to keep
Yeah.
some donations that Goldfish gets more and more frustrated as there's more and more for him to read.
Exactly. Ellis Ehrman donates $5. Says, "Keep up the good work. Would like to see some real multiplayer in the game at some point where you can fly around together and stuff. As a mod or by squad, I don't know. I know squad won't do it in like forever, but still, just wanted to get my word out there."
Well, it's just really complicated when you get into having as many parts as we do and trying to have the kind of synchronization. It's an interesting challenge, but because the game was never built with multiplayer in mind, so the systems aren't designed for multiplayer, and it would be non-trivial. That's why like all the multiplayer mods have been able to do some cool things, but it's not full one-to-one multiplayer.
Yeah. God donates $3. He says over 9,000. Anonymous donates $3 as well. Says dev question: is Kerbal life support planned, or do they photosynthesize? Greetings from Switzerland.
Well, life support is something we've discussed as a potential like career mode style feature, because that would give you, you know, more reasons and infrastructure and things like that. So we'll have to see. That's another one that hopefully, maybe. I hate to have to give that answer all the time.
Yeah, you can't delve too much into that.
In the same vein as the photosynthesis thing, I've always wondered, can Kerbals tan? Like, do they just turn a darker green? How does this work?
I don't know. Well, tanning is like melanin, so probably not. They're not. Yeah, the green. They're not any other color. So.
Christian Weckroff donates $1. He says, can you show the position on the map? Or I'm pretty sure you can do that for him.
We haven't gone very far. I've been avoiding showing it because it's like we've made so little progress. But so.
And the guy that donated earlier, sorry, I'm just going to quickly finish this. About the two letters in his name that were silent, and asking if I could say it. He says his name is just Exoli, so I said it wrong.
Oh dear.
Yeah. And then
so
let me
is that
refresh
awesome?
the page.
Where's
No,
the
it's not. Kenny donates another $1. He says, C7, did you have any formal game design education or game-orientated programming courses, or are you mainly self-taught in that area?
Basically, I'm self-taught. So before I started working on KSP, I was writing my own game engines, and I was going to do like I guess like one-man developer style thing, and that was my original plan. So I've been for a couple of years now. I've been writing systems and games, and like I've written about 10 or 15 different like prototypes and my own custom isometric rendering engines, and I built like a Minecraft render style volumetric terrain system. Did a lot of stuff with cellular automatas and fluid dynamic simulation. Just whatever I was interested in, I would write a program about it. And when it came, like the cool thing is I've been working on all this stuff, and then when the opportunity came to work for Squad, I was actually able to take it because I was able to actually do the work of game development, which is really cool. Because that's the thing, like, if opportunity comes along and then you're not ready, you have to kind of like pass it up. But luckily, I was in this case, and I've learned a lot working with Squad as well. Like, my 3D modeling skills have gotten a lot better, and programming, and learning from Harvester and Moo and everybody on the team and stuff. So it's been a really cool experience.
Okay. Sure, Emo Chappington, 75 cents. He says, C7, what is your opinion on people purchasing the game once and then sharing that one purchase with multiple people?
I mean, it's kind of, it's sort of like a form of piracy, I guess. It's not okay by the license agreements and stuff. So like, I completely understand. If you're in your own home and you want to run it on your computers and things like that, but just giving it to people's, not much different like from them getting it another way. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like if you buy a game and you're like in the same house as someone, hey, here, go play this. It's a fun game. I don't really consider that piracy yet. I mean, technically, I guess it is. But if you're literally like just mass producing it, giving it away to people, like here, by means of words, going out on the street and being like, here, you go install this, go play this, then it definitely becomes an issue. But just in the same household and just, sharing the enjoyment of the game with the people around you, is that really all too bad? I don't know.
Yeah, it's more like it's hard to really comment on. It's more like a philosophical and a moral issue than anything. Like, I can't really I mean,
Yeah.
all I can say is it's in violation of the end user license agreement.
Yeah.
Like, so. Oh, well.
Yeah. Wayne Thomas donates $10. He says, "Would anyone like to pick out a nice channel icon for my YouTube?" And then he posts a link. You can always go for the Queen, and that'll work.
I think
I'll
the Queen's a
post-
good choice.
Yeah, I'll
Queen
post his
Wheelie.
link in chat.
Hashtag
Yeah, Queen
Queen
Wheelie.
Wheelie.
I think we
Exactly.
should shorten it just to Queely.
Queely. Oh, somehow that sounds wrong.
By the way, Acorn's dropped.
Yeah, I just saw that as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice. Oh no.
Anonymous donates $1. He says, "Good job, guys. Thanks for the great game and the great stream." Okay, let's see. Am I up to date? Am I? No, I'm not.
Good.
Good.